Well, welcome to my channel, April Lauren Home, where I share my homemaking and cleaning videos. I'm April Lauren, and I have a lifestyle channel where I am currently sharing my weight loss journey, and that is April Lauren, the channel, so you may know me from there. In this video, I am focusing on my office. So welcome to my home office cleaning, organization, and makeover video. This room needs to become usable and organized. I have currently been using it, but I feel like I'm in like a dungeon, and we need to change that. We have been here for 4 months, going on 5, and most of the rooms in our home are still inexcusably not put together. So I'm picking this room to start. My office is where I spend hours editing videos each day, where I do conference calls, record my podcast, and it's so important that I get it together and make it a brighter, clearer place for me to work, to plan. And this is the disaster that it is. This is where I'm starting, and I'm embarrassed, but we are making it better. I am not changing the style of furniture. The style of furniture is not really my style. I don't even know what my style is. I am just getting the broken stuff out. When you do a military move, until they tell you you can get rid of the things that they broke, you must keep it. So we have so many broken things everywhere, and I swear it just triggers me and it's so frustrating to me. This military move cost us thousands of dollars in broken things, and it's still up in the air on if we are going to recoup any of that cost of, our missing mattress, all of the broken furniture, like the shelves that I just carted out of here about a minute ago in this video. Nonetheless, worse things could have happened, and I am going to make this space functional and usable, and it's going to help me manage my time better, be in a clearer, happier place. Now, I'm not at this point going to be buying lots of little decor items or anything. I am going to decorate for Christmas. Yeah, it makes me sad that I have waited so long to organize this space. I did buy that shelf, and I had the shelf for a long time. My husband just put it up about a week ago. So my husband put the shelf up for me finally, and it is looking, it needs to be styled. It is not as, I have all of these, I have all of this equipment and stuff, and that's really what I thought I was going to put on that shelf. And it just looked super cluttered, and so I decided one of the two shelves was less messed up than the other. It's not very stable, so we do need another shelf. But I decided to put it up for equipment and things like that. So you'll see that it's going to go where that clothing rack is now. And the clothing rack I had in Missouri, the desk I had in Missouri, the white shelves I had in Missouri, everything that's on the walls I had in Missouri. And I just need to get the things out of the office that do not belong here. And I'm not even touching the closet. The closet still has boxes I haven't unpacked in it. And it also has some furniture that needs to probably go downstairs. I just didn't know what to do with it. And so I just put it in the closet. The closets are so massive up here. And I did put on a fall playlist that was so awesome. And I really enjoyed cleaning the office and just putting the fall scents everywhere, getting everything dusted, which I need to make a point to do more regularly. I bumped the shelf. My husband had not screwed down the middle shelves yet, and so I bumped it, and everything came crashing down. Super fun. But then he did put it together for me after. I had him wait for just a second because I wanted to see if the shelves could go on either side of the window behind the desk. I was trying to avoid buying anything, but what I ended up doing, and you'll see when I go to the next day that I recorded this, I ended up buying a credenza and a rug. which I want to buy one more of these rugs just to take up the whole space. I think that'll brighten it up. And then we are, I think I've already said this, leaving the walls gray. I do need to spend a day washing all the walls in here. I actually probably need to spend a month dedicated to wall scrubbing. Probably not a month, but like I need to scrub the walls as if I'm painting them. They are disgusting throughout the house. I've done some walls like in our living like areas and stuff, but not, I don't mean our living room. I have not done our living room, but I need to do that. And I feel like that will improve the look of our home quite a bit. You can't really see it on camera, but in person, it's pretty gross. So it's a bitter spot for me because we paid someone to do that and they didn't do it. So that was fun. Before we moved. So we wanted to move into a fresh space. This is our first home. So we wanted it to be like sparkling. And so we paid someone from Missouri. Like we were in Missouri and then they were here. These curtains I bought to go in our bedroom, and I don't know what I was thinking. They were way too short for our bedroom. This is literally the only place in the house that already had a rod, which there were rods everywhere where the curtains actually fit. And I just left it. I did not return them in enough time. And so I ran out of time to return them because I was sure I was going to put them up in our bedroom. And then I just kept going back and forth on color schemes and stuff and then ran out of time. So in my office, these curtains shall live probably for the entire time we live here. So I keep thinking in my head that I'll buy other furniture and do other things, but I really don't think I will. While it's not my style, like I said, I don't even know what my style is, and I really don't care. Like I want things to be clean and functional, and the way aesthetically it looks, I want it to be nice and clean and put together. But beyond that, like I can't imagine spending thousands of dollars on office furniture to make this office look really good. So I'm not going to. I did, like I said, buy a credenza. This room was so dusty. I was so embarrassed. And yeah, it was so dusty. So I moved these shelves all around the office, just trying to figure out what was going to be the best place, because I really wanted a blank wall with a window in front just for filming reasons, instead of having my back to the window, which is not as good for filming, but that's just not possible. Like I want to feel good when I'm in the space, and I feel good when you walk into a room. I hate for where you're going to be like blocked off. So like if the bed was right by the door, like in an awkward way, I wouldn't like that. And if the couch was in an awkward way relative to the door, I wouldn't like that either. So like in Missouri, I really didn't like where our couch was, but we never used the front door, so it really didn't affect me. It's more the act of when you walk into the space. So, and here when you walk into the space, I don't want to be running into my desk. This is the shelf that's kind of broken and not super stable. If we get pregnant, the shelf definitely has to go, and we need to replace it. We probably should just replace it anyway and get it mounted to the wall so that way it can't topple over. But I do like the way it turned out over on this side. I mean, I think it's kind of weird having just the single shelf, but I don't want this space to be overwhelming. I want it to be simple and functional, as I said. So I'm just putting all of my camera equipment here on the shelf. I've got my podcast mic there, just anything that I would need, the chargers, giving it all assigned space. And I may end up buying containers, like storage containers for this stuff. I'm pretty sure I will in some places. And then I have not unpacked very many of our books and stuff. That's mostly what's in the closet. Well, the closet is full of things that, like a whole wardrobe from when I wasn't fat that I have carried around the country with me, and books. that's what it's full of. Let me know. I'm feeling pressed that I should just get rid of all clothes that I had that do not fit, or like at least 90% of them. Let me know if you think that would be a good video idea. Let me know if you think I should. At this point, I'm looking at the clothes and I'm like, okay, even when these fit, I don't know that these are clothes that I would wear because it's been so long since I've been able to wear them. Like, they are very out of date, but I've always kept them because I'm like, I know I'm gonna wear these clothes again, and I just don't know. I don't know. I need some good bookshelves, and I may end up on the gold and white shelves doing mostly books on that. I just haven't decided yet, so... And I'm not rushing to make those choices. Like I said, functional, clean, that's what I'm going for here. And once I got to about this point, I was like, okay, there's a few things I need. I need to order a rug, and I needed something behind my desk. And so I ordered that, and we're going to look at that next. So... Hello, beautiful people. It has been a few days. I now have a rug. And I have a console table for behind my desk. So, and I never even showed you the after. So let me show you the after. And I gotta carry this stuff upstairs. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. This is the rug, and I really love it. I'm going to get one more, and that will just take up the space of the entire room. And I think that's going to brighten the room up quite a bit. Because right now it's super, super dark. And even when it's bright light outside and I open up the curtains, it's like that in the whole house. I regret curtains, but I need them. But I hate how dark it makes it. I wish we had more natural light in our home. But I do love our home, so it's worth it. Okay, so this credenza, it was not very hard to put together. It took me about 23 minutes total, which maybe that's a long time. I don't know, because it was very simple to put together. But the instructions were pretty good. The hardware stuff that came was not in the amount that it said it should be, and it was all jumbled up in a single bag, which was the most complicated process. Everything else was pretty good. I already knew what to expect. This furniture it's not exactly gold. It's kind of like a goldish color, and then the paint has like sparkles. Like, you know how like if it's like a red car with like that like sparkle to it, maybe that's a good enough description, I don't know. That's what this is, but it's like a gold. Whereas the shelf that I got was a different brand, and it does not do the sparkle thing. I prefer the shelf to this, but honestly I've considered just taking them out and spray painting them black or something else. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes in the future. But I'll link the credenza and stuff down below. I don't think the desk is available anymore. If it is, or something similar, or the brand, I'll link it too. I'll link the things. I'll link it all below. Also, there's like that cute sparkle sign. I'm pretty sure that's not available. I just got that at Hobby Lobby for like $5. So, and I got that with Yenna like over a year ago. So. At first, I really did want to put the computer, the iMac, I mean, on the credenza and then have the laptop in front. But I changed my mind, and I'm sure I'll change my mind like 50,000 times. I do not know. What I don't like about having the iMac on the front is that it blocks, it like obscures my view because it's so big. I would prefer for it to be up against a wall. Also, you've got like the plugs coming down, which I need to work on the cable management. I have some good ideas, so I'm not too worried about it, and it needs a little work. It truly does, the cable management. And I just love how Chippy is always up underneath me. She is always where I'm at. It makes my heart so happy. I love that sweet girl. Well, everything's put together. Everything's up here. My face is so red. It must be, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the overhead lighting. Yeah, got sunburn today. I don't know what I want to do. So we have the iMac console for behind. I was gonna put the iMac on it, but I'm not sure how I feel about the iMac on it. But I think it would be cool to be able to display things on the iMac behind me for podcast and any videoing and stuff that I do. Here is the after, and I must say I love it. I do wish the rug was bigger in a lot of ways. I am gonna order a second one. I think I already shared that. It has been so nice. This has been organized like this for me for about 3-4 weeks. So I did this right before my birthday and then right after. So the first part of it was before my birthday. The second part of it was right after my birthday. And this has been so good for my mental health and just having a good place to plan and to work. So good. So good. And I love it. I love the way it turned out so far. As I shared, I also have my lifestyle channel where I do my weight loss, which is my main channel. And I, for every 20 pounds lost, have bought a pair of these earrings. And then several subscribers sent me earrings. A subscriber sent me this cute little Betsy Johnson bag. And so I love having it displayed here on my shelf. Well, beautiful people, that is gonna wrap up my office put together, making it a little bit more functional, a little bit more put together. Well, a lot more put together because it wasn't put together at all. But I hope that you liked it. More home office and home videos to come, and I'll see you next time. Love you so much. Bye.